it looks like so far.
Pretty interesting hero to have sitting in the mid lane. Impressive that you're actually able to get that much harass off, frankly. But a support Naga here. So. Top lane, the harass is also being thrown out. One stun. Back though, not enough to kill Fenrir.
Ohio's going to get burnt through pretty quickly here though, and Lanham sprints himself forward with a Shikuchi, chasing this one down, and Ohio dropping low and actually dies there. DJ not able to save his body. EHOME will come out the victors in that skirmish up at top, while down at bottom lane, what's happening here? Ice, and Old 11 pressing forward into Fnatic.
A little bit used to force the regen, and having that support come in really does make a big difference, because that's going to give you that kill potential later on. By harass down to around, 60-50% HP, and then go for that Dream Coil play at level 6.
Points in the Mystic Snake for net. Trying to burn through Old 11's mana, but with the poor man's shields, he's withstanding all of these right-click attacks so far. Fnatic. Ohio up too. He's gonna get the swarm placed back onto him. Out of the way of that one. DJ looking for the dive in with a Scorched Earth though, and it's Doombringer.
4 tangos.
Going in deep. Fenrir, how much can you juke? He's going to try and get himself back through this end, but it looks like he's pretty stuck. In a cage of Fenrir's design, DJ and Ohio will be trapped in here for a little bit, but they can just walk themselves back out past the trees while Weaver is busy getting himself an invis rune with the bottle he bought. Bottle 1, Bassi. Oh, really good early game stat and regen items here for you, Weaver.
No earn today. Oh, bottom lane, here's that classic Lion up against Floyd, but oh, they're gonna go the second one now. Man, if that missing thing.
Dire structures are fortified.
Oh, 11, playing a dangerous game, doesn't even time off any of that off. A mana issue, I suppose. That's what Bounty Hunter making a comeback here.
Let's spread a gold across the rest of his team as well, and mid lane has been left open here because Puck has shifted towards the top. Weaver is now in the off lane role, and Ice Naga is apparently your mid laner now, but has to be very worried about what mid one does to him, because look at the damage output with the Forge Spirits and the Cold Snap. Now the Sunstrike, he thought the Duke was coming. It wasn't. Intelligent movement there, and intelligent Sunstrike. In the end, wasn't intelligent Duke that mid one thought was coming from Ice. It was a straight walk in a line. Mid one now, Dream coiled up, and Old 11 starts pummeling into the guy with the time on forward. He's going to get himself out of the damage range, but mid one, the Fairy Fire, gets himself a little bit further away. He's healed up, he's cold. Nope, he's not. He's down. An Old Chicken, phase shift is there, but the Troll Trap keeps him in place. The Scorched Earth burns through, and Old Chicken orbs away a little bit further, but the Infernal Blade comes out of DJ, and snared up by Ice. And DJ, will he even lose his life? 4 stick charges available for him to get himself back up to a decent amount of health, and he's even got the Spawn Skeletons come through and try and help him out, but a Shikuchi from Lanham is all they need to secure the kill onto the Weaver on the Doom.
Well, there you see just how important it is to have that Invoker down low when you actually want to try and go for that gank. Just
very patiently going to hide himself away in the trees here.
It's hard to do that right now. Trying to farm up that Blink Dagger so desperately. Oh, it might not be enough.
Well, they see him. DJ zooms him up. There we go. Perfect start. I'll bring that Old Chicken. Easy as that. EP coming through, the Chrono from Old 11 holds on. Where's it going? He's not throwing it out. Ohio still dropping very low stick charges there as well, but Carapace, there's the Chrono down to 4. But damage output, Old Lanham, he's being ripped apart by the Force Spirits. They've caught out one, but the Claim Skill's only going to hold him in a little bit. Old 11, time walk away. Get yourself away from this dangerous situation. Ice. Ripped to shreds. The Sunstrike not going to land either, but Fenrir tries to glimpse it back, but DJ has an Infernal Blade in a second. Slams down Fenrir. One more hit should be all he needs. He sticks around just to secure that kill and make damn sure the Disruptor is dead, while DJ Thunderstrike with the damage up from 11 clears him up and the orb forward. They look for that, but they're not going to get damage to the 3-4-3. The Dream Core is all they've got with a swarm flying out. Lanham still has a lot of mana and HP remaining, but he doesn't have any left anymore. The Force Spirit clears him up with Invoker. Mid one clearing one after the other, and Old 11 retreating back with a beasting of health, but is taken out again with a stun from Ohio, not quite catching on to Old Chicken. EHOME, they're throwing everything they've got into this fight, but Fnatic, they still come out on top.
Yeah, action. That Chrono lead it all off too.
A little bit. Yeah, take a look at them.
Dire's middle
You've got
tower
no big
is under
OD,
attack.
no Invoker, no actual
Dire's structures
AoE
are
combo
fortified.
play to throw in on top of it. But Long, start things off. The kinetic field and the static storm as well from Fenrir, and they'll land it perfectly. Mid one and Net both caught in. They still get the tower, but mid one's streak going to be taken out, and Net. Oh, he's trapped in the dream coil on top of it. The puck arrives at just the right time. The stun comes through from the next low into 11. Glimpse back into death and into destruction. 2 big kills for EHOME. They lose the Weaver in the meantime, though, down towards the bottom lane.
Or at least they did get one of those bounties on top of themselves. Bounty rune.
Next as he TP's down towards bottom lane.
Smoked up bottom. 11. Thrown already.
Net is very far up on the front lines, and mid one they're trying to keep this split as distant as they can, which is why Net moved further
Dire's
towards the east.
structures
Old
are
Chicken and
fortified.
Old 11 Blink Dagger and Time Walk ready and available. Net the lone target here though for EHOME if they want to try and jump in on
They don't
anything, and
have
the tower's
vision yet.
already
Dire's
dead.
bottom
The
tower
TP
has
coming
fallen.
through, who's this? Another Siren stunned up. Ice, there's no song for the Chrono. Mid one's going to catch the Invoker alone. Oh, Fnatic. They stand their ground with the Stone Gaze out. Old 11's caught in place as well. Mid one's still alive, but Chrono's wasted and the Hex comes through. Old 11 stunned up as well. 3-4-3. Earthspike not going to land. And Old 11 tumbles himself back a little bit further to safety, and that Static Storm drops on the 2. Net DJ caught in that death zone, but that Deafening Blast from mid one keeps them all pushed further back. And EHOME, oh, do they have anywhere to go? Do they have anywhere to hide? Fenrir definitely doesn't. Trapped up by Ohio and DJ, and now they're looking for Old Chicken. Orb and Patient ready and available. Old Chicken's going to get him. Oh no!
Standing.
He waving ripped into the
Dire's bottom
carapace.
tower is
All
under
he had
attack.
to do was orb and shift and jump himself back. But he went for the sly play with a silence, and he'll pay with his life. EHOME. Tragic course of events there for them.
Like, that's one of those situations that just shows how powerful these vision heroes are, like your Beastmaster. And when they're sitting here, and they have, you know, tower was still up, it was night token, and they are the Radiant, I think, a lot of peek of them there. A little bit hard to tell, see if their actions suggest otherwise. Doesn't seem like they're aware.
Pushed up very far past this river.
They're in the pit.
Ice swords up on the high ground as well.
See them all. Oh my god, this looks familiar. Naga leading the charge, like...
I was thinking that as well, but
Dire's
there's no
bottom tower is under
Light of
attack.
Heaven BKB Black Hole Enigma here
Dire's
for
bottom tower
Fnatic. They
has
do have
fallen.
3-4-3 Glimmercape lying over on the wings though, and with the jump forward, Ohio, well, Net is caught, but it's a Doom with a Hex. Old Chicken, Static Storm dropped on 2 of them, but Old Chicken still doomed up. Jump until forward, Stone Gates as well. Ice has a stun, and Net will take him apart. Old Chicken being right down by the Doom DJ. Make sure that's his focus and priority, and Fenrir dropped as well. 3 for nothing. And next assassin might even find Old 11 over to the side. Blink's on cooldown. I mean, TP is on cooldown. A Blink ready in 2 for Ohio, but they'll just let him go, let him be. The rest of the team will push up onto high ground here. Tier 3 ready, ripe, but they waited for the smoke to come from Fenrir, and now it might be too late. The Naga Siren's running himself forward, a swarm into the pit. It doesn't look like it's too late. The Song of the Siren's ready for Ice. He's going to throw it. No, he's holding a little bit longer, trying to wait this one out as they jump into the Roche pit. Ice. They look to Roshan. Old 11 trying to take it out. They get the engine model over to the Weaver as well. The Static Storm Killing Field holds them in place. He heals up to midboard, catches him, sends him out to the air. He's going to try and save himself this one. Turns back to the action. That's forward Redemption Blast back on the 2 of them. Vigor Death kills off one as well. And midboard still alive. Ready with the Fortress back again onto Lanham. But this Weaver, he's too quick for that. DJ, Doom's already expanded, and Lanham's Weaver trying to race himself away. 3-4-3's up on the high ground as well. But EHOME, even with the Roshan Steel, the Aegis pick up.
The Static Storm and the Chronosphere, but they don't have a choice because at this
Dire's
point the
middle
Doom's so
tower
farmed, the
is under
DG just has a
attack.
blink. So if you
Dire's
don't,
structures
you know, if
are
one person's just
fortified.
waiting, again, one of these moving pieces for this like perfect cohesive team fight that this draft needs to be successful, you're just gonna get blink doomed, and you're not gonna be able to get off that Chronosphere, so you just throw it out. And that's really the best you can do. It allows them to at least stay in the static field for a little bit
Dire's
longer.
middle tower is under attack.
Looks like the beginning of the end.
Dead for 53 seconds, and without his
Dire's
Chronosphere,
bottom barracks are
maybe
under
not worth
attack.
buying back here. Net just trying to take down his barracks, and Old 11, Old Lanham even. Oh, but surely right click down. Static Storm's ready now. Naga
Dire's
Siren,
bottom
of course.
barracks
Still
has
no
fallen.
song for a
Dire's
long
bottom
ass
barracks
time.
has fallen.
One be armed. Waiting for the place to throw it. Ohio, Static Storm. Gonna catch anyone. It does force Net deeper into the space though as Medusa stands her ground. The Sunstrike not gonna land onto Ice, but Net we're dropping low on the old mana pool and now glimpse back into the connected field. Do Fnatic need to go and fight this one to save Net? Doesn't look like they do. Net is tanking up as it is. The Dream Coil expended on the Medusa alone, and Lanham just cannot do enough damage to this. The alacrity of the Net means he just keeps on ripping them apart while Ice up on the front end is doomed to kill. The gem is dropped, the courier takes it out, the Chrono lands, catching out Net and DJ, but Lion finishes off Puck and Lanham. Oh, Ohio barely getting out the kill, but still with different last media, Old Lanham cleared up and EHOME, they've got nothing left in the tank. Fenrir and Old Lanham, last people standing, but GG is called and Fnatic will take game number 1 here in this best of 3.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And you look at it, you think to yourself, where's the damage going to come from? That seemed to be the story of the game. I mean, I guess maybe that first rotation from the Faceless Void goes flawlessly, and from there you just keep going and going and going. You go between Dream Coil and Chronosphere, just on and on and on. Your Weaver gets a couple kills, you get farmed up. Your laning stage had to go better for sure, like maybe a little bit more pressure on that Medusa. Obviously had way too good of a time, and then mid one as well, winning that matchup that one wouldn't have expected them to, despite can't do too much to him though. And that should be some great levels for Old 11. 4.5 here, and of course Net not falling behind though. As you can see, there's been some good pulls from 3 already. He's about to head up right into 3.
X down on bottom. Oh, got the Earth Spike and the Clap. No, they don't. The Boulder Smash keeps Ohio alive, at least for now. He's going to scrap himself up, coming up to the speed. They've caught him. 10 stick charges. Down jump into the from Old Lanham and DJ. He's rolled himself aggressively into this, but he's going to pay for it with his life as well. Fnatic lose 2. As EHOME, they punish.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, not able to keep him safe.
Is under attack.
It's not quite looking at DJ. You're going to try and slow it down. Wait, maybe!
Cold snap. A cold snap. Oh, dearie me. He went for it. He tried it. Not going to succeed though. Into the back. 3-4-3 Net with the fall down. Ice. Going to get hit by that one with a good Chrono. Old 11. Time to legendary as well, but the decrypt going to hold him in place. The time will ready in a couple of seconds. And Old 11. He's going to be able to jump himself away. The decrypt saved him. Old Lanham comes back into the fight as well. Looking for Net as well. TP through. The Gyrocopter barely going to escape. The fire projectile flew out from Ulti and finally a stun. An Earth Spike from Fenrir will catch the Ninja's Prophet on the broadside and take that one out. But Fnatic, they could have come.
Dire's bottom
ENVOKER
tower
is being
is
wrapped
under
in on
attack.
here. Full Scepter, a blink. Back into the trees. Lanham walks into this nether ward and runs past it with a TP there. DJ, bolt smashing one. Old Chicken, he's not going to be so lucky though. Lanham will TP out and say goodbye teammates. Fnatic still get the Chen and the ENVOKER while TPing down towards bottom lane looking for Old 11 maybe here. Well, Scepter blast, but DJ, oh, he's got the roll on in with a Boulder Smash and a silence. Old 11 magnetized up. Silence isn't going to last long enough. He's got the time off ready. He's going to jump himself back away a little bit further. TP. Oh, swap stun. 3-4-3 catches him. Go up at top lane. One's dying for Lanham. This tanky bristleback. He's dealing very nicely with the Gyrocopter, but the Netherward spams back into the poor little lion and kills him off while Lanham traps in his crowd. The Gyrocopter still balls back in with the rocket barrage, but Net loses the agent. Ohio, do you have anything left to give? Another Sprout's available here to try and trap in low. No, it's not going to be in range. Fnatic lose out on the Aegis, but they get a 2-for-1 exchange there. Pugna dying is still a relatively big deal though.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
The win over EHOME again here. Net looking towards that BKB and running down the force grid, but he's going to get jumped and chronoed and looks like he's going to get taken out of the game. The swap back, no, the heal is there from mid one as well, and this cooldown man's perfect on the heads off EHOME. Lanham tanking through it all, but still Fenrir drops to the back end as Ohio TP'd in to play aggressively to that, but Lanham, look at this damage output, even with the magnetized up, he's just not dropping. Old Chicken finally dies to this big old spell from mid one. The life drain from a million miles away.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Up to him for good reason, because he is ready to initiate here if they can find something good. They want more than one.
What just happened there? Lanham poked his head into the pit. Did he not see? Did he not see Net?
No. What? Did they?
Did he not see?
What?
Because this little area here.
Little thing.
He walked in here and Net was standing there, and then Lanham walked back out. And there's that like. there's that dark area. The Sunstrike's gonna go. Oh my god, the Roshan Lanham jumps in. Garage exchanges, he comes to the Chrono from Old 11, holding on to it, waiting, finding his time. But Old 11's coming so low. He needs a time off, but he's just not gonna be able to do it. With the meatball falling over towards the east, Ice has taken towards the west, and Old Chicken on the retreat out. Ghost walks himself back to safety, and in the meantime, Lanham, he can't stop a TPing DJ. That Spirit gets himself away. What did we just witness?
Yeah, I have actually no idea. I don't know if they were thinking they were going to contest a little bit later.
Or tragic.
Damage or something.
State of affairs. Fnatic, they're knocking on your tier 3. No BKB here, still holding on to the Chronosphere though, and INVOKER, Sunstrike, Meteor, ready to launch as well. They've got it. Oh, good silence back in the kick, and Old 11, he's been drained out, there's no void, he's dead, no buyback! Sunstrike with the combo on his net, but this is a great play from Fnatic. DJ on the money, with the lockdown and control onto that base of void. My Old Chicken nearly dies with the mana drain and life drain of mid one. And he does get the line, and he does get Lanham, and this Bristleback might have to buy back. Tier 3s and racks dropping at a drastic rate, and Fnatic move on to bottom racks as well. This could be a 2-0 sweep here. Lanham buys back into the game, and ISO will return as well. They've got a BKB in 10 seconds, time for you to Bristleback and jump himself a little bit further back. But mid one, he's draining out Old Chicken. He's going to solo kill him with a freaking life drain. Turns back to the old Lanham as well, but Ice. He's going to try and stand his ground. Sending back Lanham to the fountain, gets it to safety. But Net, not going to die. Chen will drop, and mid one's Pugna is just absolutely destroying everybody. The Sunstrike, well attempted there from the INVOKER, but they just keep on fighting. Fnatic aren't done just yet. Tier 3 down. Rax looking soon to follow. And the Malaysians with one Filipino. Our figure of death dodged by the tornado. Net. He's going to be lucky he does that one. Old Chicken still the first BKB, but right click down into oblivion. Oh, Net is down, but Fnatic, they come out the victors in this team fight with another bomb smash roll forward as well. Where's the king? DJ doesn't have it quite yet, and the other is finally going to drop. Oh, he rolls himself back into the arms of Old 11 and Old Lanham as Ohio. Yeah, you're not going to old TP yourself out of this one. Drops inside the Chrono. Even with your BKB, you're not safe. EHOME, they save their second lane of racks, but it cost them a fair amount. A pretty penny was spent to buy back Bristle, INVOKER. Faces
in this game, 10-2 and 6 BKB. That was hilarious, by the way. Just like shows up in there, BKB, life draining. He's got Shiva's guard.
Well, no cooldown on life drain is ridiculous. Honestly, let's be real here. Mid one is just draining everyone, and with the Netherward placed next, he's tanky and he's got the Glimmer Cape on him as well, but it doesn't save him from this physical damage of Lanham. Still puts fall down with the BKB, Ice, destroyed. As Net tries to face up against the Bristle, but a good spot back from 2-3 will save up that guy with a Chrono down on the 2 though. Mid one, standing his ground, Old 11's gone. There goes the Faceless Void, and mid one is still tanking himself through with a decrep back on the Bristle back. They'll look for the INVOKER on the back end as well. Ice Ball's dropped, so DJ can't chase, but he's still got the roll. He's got the combo. And Fnatic, they've killed off 4. Looking for the 5th one now, it's the Bristle back, but he's back in Fountain, and EHOME. Oh, dearie me. Lose their second lane of racks, and maybe even this game. Then of course the series of Lanham, half his HP gone, drained out by mid one's Pugna. And Fnatic look for tier 3 and racks up at top lane. They want to be disciplined to secure the win. Make sure you get tier 3 racks, mega creeps, control of EHOME as much as you possibly can. Swap back, Lanham. Where's the decrap? Where's the drain? There it is, and Lanham's gone. The Lion and Chen are just respawning, and GG is called. Fnatic, they defeat EHOME 2-0 here in this best of 3.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
Hey, I guess maybe it's unexpected. I'm not sure. I didn't actually check what it was. It looks like, yeah, apparently unexpected, but the way they've been playing, you just have to give them credit. Well, maybe doubting because it's the region or something, but everyone's going on about SEA, and so many SEA strategies were taken into the Shanghai Major. We've been seeing it all over the world lately in terms of like our PL mids and Juggernaut